Well, ahoy. How's everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's had a nice, lovely little weekend. Who knows? Yeah. Hmm. See, Red is first here. Incredibly sick. Very based. I do agree. Yeah, you I am the queen. Hell yeah. Yeah, you're doing quite exceptional. Well done. Yeah, I've just been like today was weird, right? I had like two moods today, which the two moods were was very much like I woke up and then I was like I have no interest in doing anything, so I'm going to sit there and just kind of become a vegetable. I just kind of like sat there on my couch like, "Oh yeah. Hell yeah." With a little blanket over my lap, feet kicked up. And then I was like, oh yeah, I actually have shit I need to do. So then probably around like 2 o'clock I actually became an adult. And actually just got shit done that I needed to. Needed to do all my meal prep and you know, that was fun. So and then, I decided it's like, well, I need to change the light bulb in my living room. So went out and did that. I know, this is all very thrilling stuff. I'm sure you guys are sitting there strapped to the edge of your seat, just like, oh my god, how did he change the light bulb? I know. I know you guys are losing your minds over it. I also baked cookies, which was kind of cool. Though I didn't like make the mix myself. I just bought this like pre-made Nestle thing from the store. That was like a pecan turtle delight. Pretty good. So I made cookies, and then those cookies kind of bang. Not gonna lie. I also realized I did not have lunch or dinner. I've only had breakfast. I had 2 cups of coffee. That's all I did. I'm doing great. That was me the entire weekend. Yeah, I don't blame you. Though I did I did keep myself a little bit busy on Saturday. I did my grocery shopping and did also the most important part, I went and saw my lovely little niece at her dance recital. She was cute as a button. My god. Just an absolute little sweetheart. I love her. So yeah, that was wonderful. That was definitely a little bright spot of my weekend there. But other than that, now now Chad, this is also a very important thing. I have completed a portion of editing for the Flight Night video, and my goal is to finish the video by the end of this year. So, uh, I will be working as consistently as I can to piece the video together. I've already gotten like the first like probably like 10-15% done. So there's been a setback here and there, but I'm working on it. I'm doing good. Bitch, go eat a food. The thing is, I'm not even really all that hungry. I don't know. It's weird. I have not been hungry like at all today. I don't know. I had my little protein yogurt, a little protein bar, a couple hash browns. I had like boy breakfast, and then a bagel, and that, and then a handful of pork rinds for lunch. So that's pretty good. I'd say that's quite solid. Why does my camera look like I'm being infested by ants? That's bothering me. Nope, the sharpness is too high, so now it looks like I'm being consumed by the ants. That's too blurry. Two is crazy. One, oh, 0 looks bad. Yeah. It's tough. So what if I do automatic for brightness about for contrast? No? Okay, well, whatever. Whatever, I'm being eaten by ants. That's fine. There could be worse fates. Even more reason to ready a food. That is lovely. I do have some leftover mashed potatoes, so that's a potential. It's like little like half a little thing of mashed taters. I do have some leftover buffalo chicken that I made for my meal prep for the week. I have little hunks of like chicken breast, some buffalo sauce on there. Have a little bit of mashed taters. That ain't too bad. Go reheat your taters, boy. I like the way that you put it. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead and eat your goddamn taters. That's right. You best come on, boy, get. Come on, boy, get. Get on there and heat them taters, boy. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I've been in kind of like a weird swing of moods where like 1 minute, especially like during this weekend, I have just been like miserable and tired, and then I just have these like bursts of energy where I'm like, yeah, let's go. But I don't know. Sounds like dinner to me. Yeah, yeah, that could be a potential. So yeah, you know what? I am going to do that. So give me 1 second. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna hit you guys with the BRB screen because it's like, what's the point? I'm gonna be back in like a second anyways. So fuck it. All right, BRB. I'm gonna put myself on mute though. I am here. I promise. Got me a little seltzy, little sody. It's going good. I know this is the content you guys love to actually fucking see and be a part of, I'm sure. But I don't know. I'm gonna say, listen, I've get like okay, so I have this probably means absolutely nothing. But since I've been to the gym, uh I started at like 199, 200 pounds. Now I'm back to like 205, 206, and I like to think that has to do with some muscle, right? Because I've been working on these boys. Been working on legs mainly. Seeing as how I would try to do more like bench and everything and squats, but however, my balance problems are not ideal, so that's not going well. So I mainly just stick to cable machines because it helps my sense of balance quite a bit more. But definitely your muscle knowing our genes, yeah, probably. Or it's probably water weight because I'm fat. I don't know. We'll see. Now listen, chat. Listen. This stream is definitely sponsored by Factor. Do you want a little slop bowl like this for you guys to eat? Well, you can sign up using the code Joe10 for 10% off your first box of slop. Not really. I don't know. Water weight sounds like you're not dehydrated to me. I don't know, maybe. I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water, not unlike my coworker who admitted to me that he hates drinking water and he drinks like 5 or 6 cups of coffee a day. And he started getting kidney stones all the time, which, yeah, no fucking shocker there. He was getting like kidney stones like pretty much every other year. So his doctor's like, "Can you drink some fucking water?" And he went, "Yeah, I guess." So he bought one of them Stanley cups and fills it up, and now he like slugs that before he goes to bed every night. Man must be pissing like a maniac. I had no idea. It's brutal out here. This is probably one of the weirder meals I've had. It's not bad. No, it's the fresh chicken I cooked up today. And then this is some leftover mashed potatoes. Like they're like the instant mash. It's not terrible, you know, but I did add a little bit of cheese into them. Kind of rock. Not gonna lie. But chat. But chat. So we're gonna start. So what do we got on the schedule today? I know you guys are absolutely shouting at me to ask. But tonight we're doing some more Master Chief Collection. And we are going to be doing another round of Ruby's Rebalance mod that we showcased last time. I think the mod is incredibly good. It's excellent. And I highly recommend any and all people fucking, you know, enjoy it and watch it. Not watch it, play it. It's very good. Definitely a way where, like, you can kind of enjoy a bit more of some, like, balance changes, some nice little additions that I think make a lot of sense. Quite dang. The only reason my demon of an ex would drink water instead of coffee is because he took a special interest in the various water filters on campus and decided to rank them. Jesus Christ. My God. So it sounds like a failed YouTuber. You know? Hey guys, today I'm ranking all the water filters on campus of my college. Insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, let's see if Master Chief Collection actually fucking works. Game. Function. Oh, that's right. Shit. I launched it the wrong way. I gotta go in through Steam and launch it through there with anti-cheat disabled. Otherwise, they're gonna think I'm some kind of sick hacker that's trying to cheat. Which is true. I am a sick hacker. I am a sick hacker, guys. You guys might not know it, but I am an absolute fiend. I'm an absolute fiend. All right. Wonderful. There we go. Actually, let's actually do this proper this time. Red's being attacked by the ads, it seems. Brutal. Brutal, dude. Yeah, pretty good. Not the worst dinner I've ever had. There we go. I've eaten my slop bowl. I've been a good boy today. I had my slop bowl. I've earned this. I've earned my slop. Now I'm gonna crack a cold one with the boys. By cracking a cold one, I mean having a nice little flavored water, sparkling water. It's pretty good. Okay. Ruby's rebalanced, and we're going to resume. So Assault in the Control Room is my favorite mission in Halo CE. It's my favorite mission. I don't know why. Like, snow levels, I love them so much. Not in real life, but in games. Yeah, that impression was disgustingly accurate to the way he talked about water filters. Red, I'm sorry. You deserve so much better. I'm sorry I was painfully accurate. I think I'm on Legendary as well. I just gotta piss off the elite enough. Ooh, we're starting off on some rough footing. I'm back, hell yeah. Never find someone as interesting as that again. That may be a blessing. That's certainly a way of looking at it. That is certainly a way of looking at it. I'll tell you that. I gotta admire the, like, positive mindset you have on there. I think that's important to think about. However, it's like, yeah, I get it. I've been around some fairly interesting people as well. For sure. Like that one time I was like, I may or may not have accidentally dated for a short amount of time a covert Nazi. I was like, fucking Jesus Christ. So that was an interesting little chapter in my life. And hopefully we don't have to go back there. And we're not gonna do that again. Yeah. So, by the way, I'm curious as to how my voice sounds, because I did realize in some of the recordings, some of the VODs that I was doing, some of the VODs I went and looked over, that my voice was kind of like crackling a little bit, especially if I started getting like a little louder than my normal cadence, which this may be impossible for you guys to conceive, but I do that sometimes. So just curious if I'm getting that kind of, like crackling in there, especially if I get a little louder. So want to try to avoid that if possible. Just try to make the audio as consistent as possible. I'm not very good at this whole content thing, but I do try. Sounds okay to me. Well, thank you. Thanks for the for letting me know. Appreciate it. I'm not sure if you've noticed that either.
The Covenant presence here is stronger than I anticipated. They seem to have the entire region secured.
But because like that's always one thing that really I feel is extremely important about someone's like stream or just someone's content. If the audio is bad, it makes you much less likely to actually watch their stuff. Not quite crackle, but there's a slight crispiness if you shout. It's very slight. Okay. So one thing that I did was that I simply took my microphone that's right here and I just physically pushed it back. I did not tweak any of the settings. So maybe I gotta push it back just a little further. Just a little further. Let me see here. We're doing it live. We're getting silly with it, chat. Getting dangerous. Getting real scary. There we go. Very slight. Yeah. So I still like to try to make it as less obnoxious as possible. Maybe I gotta tweak the settings themselves a little bit, but I like to try to keep everything consistent, and then if I gotta tweak things from there, you know, everything in its physical place. Oh, he's distracted. So I am playing on Legendary. Oh yeah, I am on Legendary. Okay, how's the sound now, Red? Does it sound any better? I know there's also game audio as well, but... Oh. Got that the fucking Banshee! Sounds good? Alright, crisp. I'm just like Chief. I'm a true big old space virgin. Problem is that there is not... Oh! Got his ass! Too good at this game, chat. Too good at this game. The haters. Okay, the haters were right on that one. The haters were correct. The haters do have a good reason to doubt. You fucker. And not gonna work. But this will. Yeah, that's a nice aerial vehicle you have there, dickhead. How do you feel about pistol? How do you feel about some dude with a fucking little pistol there, bud? So one thing that I feel is like really cool too is that like, oh my god, my aim. My god, my aim. Is that whenever you like strips like the Jackal's like frontal shield, they panic and run away. Again, one of the reasons why I absolutely love this game is that there is a personality into how enemies behave in unique fashions. I think it's cool. There's no more grunting or anything lying under here. Yeah. Oh! Zealot jump scare, am I right? Holy shit. Oh, that got me so good. That got me so good, dude. Holy shit. Woo. You know, in real life, that would be a pants shitting scenario as well. You know, having like a 7.5 foot tall lizard man with a fucking energy sword run at you. You know, kind of terrifying. More accurate, some might say. Oh, there goes his gun. Boop. Oh God. Yeah, if someone Red, can you clip that? Otherwise I'm definitely going to later. That's a beautiful moment. Whew. You know, one of the things I meant to do today was I was planning on going to the gym, but I did not because, again, I was extremely lazy today. Was not exactly in the cards. Oop. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh! See ya, dude. That was a good throw. He tried. Well, ripping pepperonis. Well, my bad aim actually worked out this time. Incredible. Thank you, Red. Appreciate it. You know what? I don't need my little wrist guard. I'm a gamer. Actually. Oh! Clips are rough on mobile, but I tried. I appreciate it. If I need to, I can always go back and you know, make the clip myself. It's not a big deal, but I still appreciate the attempt. Thank you. Another difficult part about the beginning of this level is that there is basically no health packs for quite a while. So like if you're in a position like me where you started off kind of rough, you are gonna stay in that rough position for quite a while. It's tough, but you know what? That's fine. It's the hardest difficulty in the game. It should be hard, so.
Chicken tendy.
Ooh.
Supremacy.
Thank you, Monster Boy. I appreciate that. Thank you for the tendies. Who don't like themselves a bit of tendies? Where is he? Oh, there's hunters. I can fucking hear them shuffling. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. I'm getting jump scared by hunters too. Holy shit. And they clank around. Like, normally you're able to hear them in their armor, but like, I didn't hear that one. Yep. No, thank you. I'm just getting jump scared, dude. I'm just a little boy. I was getting spooked. One thing I like is a nice little touch from the ultra grunts there, the white armored ones, that they do have, they are like very aggressive in their behavior. That's one thing that I noticed too, is that like it's easy to just have like a different shade of color on your enemy units and just give them like more health or whatever, a little stronger weapons. That's kind of easy to do, but with it's one thing to alter the behaviors of these enemies as well. And I like that the grunts are particularly like more aggressive when it comes to like throwing grenades and not running away when they see an elite die. I think that's cool. Again, nice touches. Yeah, pop them. Unless that happens. Ooh. It's unlike the original vanilla game where you can one tap all the hunters with a pistol, which I think is kind of dumb, but is what it is. That's why I like mods like this. They make the hunters actually more of a threat. Rank your local event space's various water filters. It's a pretty tall ask of them. Nice try, bozo. Wanted to watch someone watch me work, then I would become a stripper. My favorite grumpy old. That's a pretty good one. I'll have to use that one. That's always a fun part about like being in this kind of like line of work, is that you are around grumpy old men, for better and for worse. And sometimes these grumpy old guys have some real funny shit to say. A lot of the time, though, it's just racism. But they do actually have some funny stuff besides the racism thing to say sometimes. And it's not just like, oh, I hate my wife jokes all the time. It's not that. It's actually more to it. I'm not sure what this means. To be fair, Monster Boy, no one would probably know what this means. It's a trap. If you say the wrong word, she's going to like trap you into some kind of like soul stone. She's actually a sorceress. I know her tricks. Don't fall for them. So this is one thing I hope that they maintain in the remake, by the way. I really want them to maintain like this large scale. I don't want the game to be so goddamn bright. That's what I don't want. Where's the button that lets me do the bad thing? Oh wait. No. Water filters in my space. Well, you can also rank water filters in MySpace as well. Like the social media platform that I don't think exists anymore. Chat, does MySpace still exist in fucking 2025? I sincerely hope so. This music is also bopping. I do love this music. Also, I love me a good Needler. Needler absolutely rips, bro. Oh, he has a Needler too. It might be so dead that it might, yeah. I mean, it might be effectively dead, but I need to know. These are the hard-hitting facts. I need to know if MySpace is officially just, like, actually gone or not. I need to know. Oh, chat, we bamboozled them. I hate that. They can look behind themselves. Alright, if they don't know that I'm here, they do now. It's an amoeba. None of the filters work like they think they do. Yeah. None of it's all organized by Big Filter, you see. Just to sell you more filters. I'm gonna get real conspiratorial. They're trying to filter out all the natural minerals that you would normally get in your diet, so that way you'll buy their corn chips. You see how easy it is to just, like, be a conspiracy theorist? You can just say anything and it doesn't matter. Dude, I wish I could be a conspiracy theorist, like, full time. It'd be the easiest gig in the world. You can just say shit and people will believe you. You just make money off of dumb people. It's great. MySpace is still around? No fucking way. How? How is MySpace still around? Chat, there's no shot, right? Red, you gotta be. Are you fibbing me? It's like telling me if you're a cop. You have to legally tell me if you're fibbing. You are bound by an oath of whatever. I don't know. Shocked that LinkedIn is still a thing. Seems like only people who use it are rich white people. Mostly true, but there is a weird amount of, like, college graduates. It's mainly like hustle nerds that use it. LinkedIn is like psychotic, because there are people who are like, yeah, you know, if there's one thing I learned about, like, watching my dad die from, like, a car accident, is that, like, you just gotta, like, always believe in yourself. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you on about, dude? Oh, the Wraith killed the ghost? Huge. Chat, this is massive for the account. Chat, this is massive for the account. My boys, get in the car. We have space shit to do. Huge. I was required to make a LinkedIn and get 200 connections for a grade. That sounds awful. That sounds like the worst experience you could ever have. There's having to, like, sell feet pics on OnlyFans, and that's only slightly less degrading than having to be on LinkedIn at all. I'm sorry, Red. You deserve better. Thank you, Ghost. Appreciate you. For finance gurus. Well, finance gurus, you know, we're putting a lot of you know, a lot of quotation marks on gurus, considering how, like, most of these people only make money because they get stupid, like, teenagers to sign up for their sick online courses where they can get rich on crypto, even though the way they make money consistently is because they're taking your money and then gambling it and then saying that they're successful. So that's good. that's really cool. 200 connections is nuts for a grade. That is, like, LinkedIn only exists for psychopaths and criminals. Like, my mind has to be changed on this. everything seems like every time I see anything about LinkedIn, it all sounds so insincere and just like disgusting. Wait, is he actually driving the fucking Warthog? No way. Ruby got the fucking Halo 1 Marines to drive the Warthog? Okay. I don't think they'll do well, but, you know, hey, good for them. MySpace still lives in your heart. It does not. I'm gonna be real. Like, MySpace, I never got onto MySpace. Hell, I didn't even have a Facebook profile until after I graduated high school. Mainly it was to the I originally made my Facebook account simply so I could like basically keep up. My naive brain was to keep up with friends that I made in high school after we graduated and everything, right? I think that's a completely reasonable thing to use Facebook for, right? Little did I find out over the years that, like, for whatever reason, it's like a requirement for whoever I went to school with to then, over the next, like, 3 years, post the most racist shit I've ever seen. And, like, oh, so that's what you're like, huh? Interesting. That's pretty bold. And by bold, I mean, wow. I think you're disgusting. And then that was pretty much it, so. I like the new like side gun on this. It fires a lot slower, but it's more accurate. And the fucking cannon of the tank actually shoots where you aim it. Ruby, you're a miracle worker. This mod rocks. Mod fucking rules. Okay, so to anyone who doesn't know, in the original game, the tank's main gun it's strong, but it's bad. It's not accurate at all. So like I can aim this like right in between here, right? But like the shell might hit on any of this or around. Like it was merely a suggestion of maybe where the shell is going as opposed to where it's actually going. Oh, that is, holy shit. I'm gonna deal with the Banshees. Even when MySpace was popular, I bet it was hard. I mean, like, MySpace is, I don't know. Anytime I would only see, like, I never used MySpace personally. I was always a Facebook guy, as, you know, for better and for worse. Is 4chan still a thing? 4chan might still... No, 4chan's definitely a thing. 4chan's definitely a thing, but the problem is, though, that, like, that site is only populated by weird perverts, as far as I understand. Orgies, yeah. That's mainly what it's used for. It's just orgies. Oh, Perps. What's up, my boy? Good to see you. Facebook is for family members and drug dealers and felons. No in between. Monster Boy, I didn't think you'd be so goddamn... Well, I knew you'd be so based, but... You know, goddamn, with the absolutely correct opinions here every time. How is this man so consistent on being absolutely fucking correct? It's true. Wait a minute.
You know what?
This is true, Perps. This is a Wraith I can drive? Huge! Can't do this in the vanilla game, chat. Let me get this sucker down there. Oh, this is massive for the account. All right, chat. We have to decide. Are we Scorpion Gang or Wraith Gang? He waved no at me. What the fuck was that about? You guys see that too? I looked at him and his little turn went like... That's fucked up. This is hardcore, perps. You're right. That one random femboy you were in a club with in college. That's true. Listen, random femboys also have feelings. I don't know, chat. Are we Team Scorpion or are we Team Wraith? Because I fucking love both. Look at this little guy. Look at him move. We got our weird little alien tank. Come on, someone's got to be Team Scorpion. I feel like we should listen to the tank oracle. We probably should. Oh, sweet oracle of the snow. Though they're driving it. I can enter the side seat, but I want the driver's seat. Get the fuck out of there. Get out of there, asshole. You can drive the weird alien thing if you want. This is one thing they don't have in a lot of other Halo games, is the ability for the Marines to jump on the sides of the tank. They even have little handholds on there for them. Something that a lot of the other games didn't have. Alright, we are taking the Scorpion here. One thing that also took me an embarrassing amount of time was to understand why it's called the Scorpion tank. Like, it's pretty obvious if you look at how the thing is structured. It took me a shocking amount of time to understand that. I thought it was just like, hey, they just wanted to use a cool name, you know? But it is shockingly embarrassing how long it took for me to kind of go, oh yeah, I guess it does look like a Scorpion. It is embarrassing. There is no excuse, right? There is no reason for me to be that dumb. But here we are. Oh, they got the Warthog. Oh no!
Want some more?
There we go. We got one of the hunters.
They're not so tough, baby. Yeah. All right.
The escort board. We're going aboard the escort board. We're on board the escort board. When the fuck did I lose my shields? Must be the jackals just using their bullshit. I see. Oh, he's shooting at the little engineer over there. No, my boy. Die. He was bold.
Let me get that one. You got that right. You're almost the man.
Well, rip. Ripping pepperonis, little guy. Though I wonder if Ruby added anything neat to like these little side sections. You know, I didn't check that area over there. Looks like they did. Oh, is that a fuel rod? Chat, this is massive for the account. Are we running double explosive? I feel like we should. Especially since I don't think we can trade with the Marines. No, we can't trade with the Marines. I think we run double explosives. I don't give a shit. I'm taking this fuel rod and the rockets. I have no shame. None. Alright, get on. Come on, weird needler guy. I think like this level is the one level in the game, in the vanilla game at least, where the Marines will come into the game with Covenant weapons off the start, which fucking never happens, I'll tell you that much. It legit does not happen, right? Every other time in the game, I don't know if there's any Marines that have Covenant weapons on the Halo mission. At least I don't think there is, but I think this is the one mission in the game where they actually spawn with Covenant weapons. There's like one with a plasma rifle and there's one with a needler, as far as I can remember. Well, besides Truth and Reconciliation, because that one you're inside a Covenant ship and, you know, you're inside a Covenant ship. So, like, you don't have a lot of UNSC weapons. So, obviously, the prisoners take, like, plasma rifles and needlers and shit.
Let's roll.
Get all my children back on the bus. Come on, children. We're going murdering. This 7.5-foot tall mega virgin is here to kill people, and I'm taking you along for a ride. I love using it. Like, listen, I don't pay for any of the ammo, and plus, the ammo is not limited. So I can do whatever the hell I want. If I want to spend a tank shell on a single grunt, I will do so. I do not spare rounds. I do not take mercy. I shoot the scorpion. And I love it.
Don't worry, there'll be more.
I love that you, like, they also put it to where you can actually blow off the turret on these.
Back me up.
I don't think you can blow up the actual Spirit dropship or not.
Shot.
Even in the mod, I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. Bold move there, Cotton.
You're almost there.
It's weird to say, but like jackals are probably one of the biggest annoyances if you're driving in a Scorpion, because they can just, they kind of cheat. They shoot you with the overcharged pistol and it drains your shields. And Halo games have always had a really weird health system for their vehicles. It's more like normal in the 343 era games, but in the Bungie era titles, the way they handle vehicle health is so strange that I don't think I've seen in any other game.
We show.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
Like, the health of the vehicle is dependent on the player's health. So even though your vehicle can look beat to shit, it is like, it's weird. I almost fucking died. Is there a health pack over here? I thought there was. There is. Cool.
Pile out.
Nope. Don't pile out, boys. I wonder if they kept... Actually, I wonder if they kept the enemies here in the middle. I wonder. This is... There's a little guy.
Analyzer. If Halo is a weapon, this entire valley must be the firing range.
I think that's restored dialogue too. Not a lot of people also come into this structure as well. These little guys. They're shrieking and booping. I don't want to kill them. I love them. They're a little weird. They look funny, but they got spirit. They got moxie. And I don't want to punish them for that. Die.
Keep it up. Good one.
You're Banshee. Where are you, Banshee?
Whoa.
Reveal your
There
secrets.
it is. I'm on it.
Nice try, Banshee. You did what you could.
Face up for me. Ah, the bird. Keep it up.
I think that's also it's a neat little animation where if you shoot them the elites in the legs after you break their shields, they kind of like hunker down and
See that?
they kind of like drop to one knee for a second. It's kind of cool. Again, there's a lot of stuff in Halo 1 that it's just not really present in a lot of the other Halo titles. Even though Bungie did excellent work on their games, you know, this game I think is like kind of unique into how much personality and how much like I don't know, kind of unique little stuff is in the AI and the, you know, and all that. I think it's lovely. I think it's really cool.
Forces in this area.
Surprise, bitch! Fuck.
The Covenant are dropping in behind us. We're trapped. Oh, look, Mark 5. Where'd he go? Ah, blast bastard. Showtime. Get out from me.
Just get on the murder van. Please, my sons, my boys. Get the fuck away from the car. It's so easy to splatter kill like anything in this game where it's like, please God. You even bump into them the wrong way just a little bit and they die.
Hey, good one.
Is it like 40 something degrees and around 90% humidity? My bones are ice. That is insane. You truly live in some kind of weird hell world over there. I don't know what's happening. But whatever sins that people may have committed down there, like, goddamn, you guys don't deserve that.
Go, go.
Sword guy hangs out here. Bye. Second sword guy. See, the thing is, normally, like, if you don't fuck it up like I did, you can get the camo and go pretty much all the way to the top of the hill.
Marines, hold your positions. We'll handle those guns.
Holding position. Everybody, keep your eyes peeled and cover the Master Chief.
Mainly the goal here is to just, you know, murder the elites as fast as possible. Oh, get absolutely polished, nerd. The sins are from snowbirds. We are the demons who enact the justice. Based. Those goddamn snowbirds. Snowbirds is almost like probably a slur down there for you guys, right? Probably look at anyone who like goes down there to just kind of kill time in the winter and just be like, I don't like them goddamn snowbirds. We don't really appreciate their kind around here, no sir. We think there's some kind of unholy... Turrets are a bad idea, chat. Turrets are a bad idea.
Master Chief, the Covenant have taken a position in those rocks above us. We're completely pinned down.
We need to get up this ridge.
Marines, hold your positions. We'll handle those guns.
Roger. Hold here and cover the Master Chief.
There's a lot going on. That's right, we're gaming, chat. Chat, we are gaming. What the fuck?
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. Get ready to move in.
Get ready to move in. They need to get their asses up here. I mean, I may be Jim Halo, but come on now. I'm Jim Rings. Don't call me John Halo. That's my father. Wow, actually, wow, that was pretty powerful. Did not expect that. Oh, there's wraiths back there. Oh, there's new parts to this encounter. Interesting. That's cool. I didn't know they changed it like that. That actually makes a lot of sense. It helps make this space feel a lot more involved. Makes it feel like they're using it quite a bit better. So actually, it turns out the schizo idea I had for running like only explosives, kind of based actually. Okay, my aim is fucking dog shit. We still got him though. Double explosives build is not that schizophrenic now, is it? It's still schizophrenic. Do not encourage me. You know, I really like this edition. Makes the space feel like it's used more, you know? Because otherwise, like, the entire encounter is just like you go up the hill, you fight kind of over here and along this side, and then this is all just kind of flavor, which is weird. But I really like the change to this encounter here. They're using more of the space. And there's an active camo down here too. I mean, that would have been nice to know ahead of time, but hey, that's all part of the discovery, right? So that way, like, in case you do have rockets or something creeping up, which, you know, all the way back there, they hint at it with some marine bodies being there, and you can kind of, you know, there's like rockets on his corpse, so it's kind of like, by the way, you should probably take these. Camo's probably not going to do diddly dick over here, though, but that's fine. Just strolling in here casually, just beating the shit out of them while they sleep. Listen, if they didn't want to be beaten, why are they sleeping here? There's usually one elite that comes up like right to this corner. And you can actually, like, if you're careful, you can kind of like stealth this whole little encounter over here too. If you just take the time. Perfectly understandable if you don't, though. Halo 1 is not known for its stealth system, so, you know. Where's my ammo? They're just cute little guys, dude. I love it. My favorite little voice line is when they say "not again" after getting stuck with a grenade. Absolutely peak. Peak Halo 1, dude. I also really love the grunts in Halo 2. Like they're just really good. I always like the grunts more when they kind of lean into their like little comedic angles a little bit. I always find them the best then. Because they're just funny little guys. Absolutely tragic backstory and lore, but you know, they are funny little guys. Oh, I thought that was one that made it up there. Oh, he sucked his buddy. That's good. That's quality. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Lots of these little ultra grunts. Which is not a bad thing, though. I do like their new behaviors where they're far more aggressive with throwing grenades. You guys want a motion sickness real quick? That's all it takes. Just beat the fuck out of that guy. I think it's cool there too where so I do like it because normally in the base game Jackals only have plasma pistols and needlers, but I do like how it kind of makes it a little more flexible where they're able to have plasma rifles too. I think that's fitting. Absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. Is that a flamethrower that I saw on the ground over here? It is. Hello there. 3 canisters for the flamethrower, you say? I do like how it gets past shields. Listen, you don't have to worry about someone's energy shields if you just cook them alive. You know what I mean? It's also very strong. It's really good. Say norm. Oh wait, it's on 2 betray. No, it's not. Really? I thought he would have died. Okay. I'm dumb and bad. Turns out being dumb and bad is bad. Where's that flamethrower? Give me that shit. That's good. I like my grunts nice and crispy. Almost kind of like a almost kind of like having some delicious pork rinds, but I bet like cooked grunt smells a little weird. Maybe, I don't know. We'll go over here. He pops out. He's gonna say he had the same. Oh my god, why are you so tough? Okay. Say he survived a good little spout of the flamethrower, and then like two needles super combines as well. Oh boy, it's tough. Like ham in a way, yeah. These cute little guys, dude. Okay, I promise I'll actually win this time. Instead of just die in an embarrassing fashion again. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it again. It's entirely likely. Alright, this guy has a ton of fucking health. So I have my plasma grenades ready. There we go. Had to absolutely cook his ass. Normally those stealth elites are not that strong. Guess he's just built different. Okay, there's more guys there than I thought. I also consistently forget that it's like on legendary because I normally just play on heroic. But yeah. So I'm taking like dumb risks when I really don't need to for the lulls. Where's that elite? Oh, there he is. He's gonna kill me? His shields came back too, motherfucker. You were also on low health, but I am the winner. I'm pretty sure I took that health pack when I was down there too. Pretty sure I did. On accident. Yeah, I did. Fuck. Well, here we are, my old lovely friend, back at 1 health pip, like usual. Nice and comfortable. As we are one to do. Die. Just beat the children relentlessly. Also, the jackals are really good with their aim, and they fire quickly, so I always get nervous, especially when I'm at low health like this. They're absolute shitters. Also, I know I didn't point it out, but I like the little dragonfly bird things that are flying around here. Kind of cool. Also, more cut content from the original game. It's always like wildlife is always something the Halo games have been like pretty bad about is that they always want to put wildlife in their game. They always try it, but like most of the time, they end up scrapping the wildlife. It's just something that happens, right? Like there's other part. Oh, they have fuel rods. Must be a grunt over there. Yeah, okay. Oh, that fucker. I always try to get the guys on the opposite bridge first because they are a problem to me. Oh, the other guy just fell off the edge. Sick. Because for me, it's like, it's too easy to forget about the guys on the other side, and then they're kind of like flanking you already. More fuel rods, huh? It's not coming from the other bridge, right? Also, like, Halo 1 plasma pistol. Shout out to Halo 1 plasma pistol, by the way, for being incredibly fucking good. Probably the best plasma pistol in the entire franchise. Besides, like, Reach, maybe? Reach had a really strong plasma pistol. So much so where you can actually like kill people with that thing in multiplayer, which is an oddity because that shit never happens. I'm gonna say, where's Ghost? Is Ghost paying attention? Is he in chat still? Fucking better be. There you are. So, okay. So I'm talking about the plasma pistol here. You remember the Halo Reach plasma pistol, right? About how much that thing absolutely rips. That thing was like unbelievably good. I think I remember seeing a clip where you got like a triple kill with a fucking plasma pistol on Reach before. This was like way back in the day, but yeah, that thing was absolutely disgusting. I think it was even stronger in the beta too, because before the game came out, there was like a couple months ahead where they hosted you know, a beta, and the plasma pistol they had in the invasion game mode at least was insane. It was somehow even stronger in the beta. Like, you could outclass the assault rifle, like, with no problem with that thing. It was kind of incredible. It was awesome. I was like, oh my god, are we going back to the Halo 1 plasma pistol days, where this thing is like an unstoppable force of nature? Turns out the answer was kind of. Kind of. It was still very strong, but just different. Put all their little. Oh, okay. Some flamethrowers. Oh god, some health. Thank you, Jesus. Why do I feel like there's gonna be a hunter fight? They put some rockets just so casually right here. Interesting. Flamethrowers is pretty good. I'm sorry, little guy. I'm sorry, little guy. Listen, it had to be done. Is there a camo elite that spawns in a bullshit position? No, that's a different hallway. Encounter design is different, though. You can tell these guys don't spawn until, like, just now, because otherwise they would have heard all of that. They would have heard all of that we just did in that hallway, rockets and all. There's no way they wouldn't have. Now, in case your enemies bother you, just use the flamethrower on them and throw frag grenades into where they're hiding. I think that's a solid strat. Like that. In case you're wondering whether or not your methods were effective, wait for the screams. The screams will always let you know if you've done a good job. Oh God. Lots of little explosions. Man, I am an absolute fiend for some plasmas. Don't hit me. Don't kill me. I'm just an innocent boy. Just an innocent little guy with a flamethrower, dude. What's the issue? Why is everyone so mad? What a bad day for him. Just on fire, just trying to run away, and he rounds the corner. Bah! Listen, I don't know, little guy. You know, I'm sorry you ended up being on the wrong side, but it is what it is, big dog. You know what I mean? It do what it do, Yugi. That's what my ancestors always told me. Oh, they dropped the fuel rods. This is huge. Oh God! Oh God, they can see me from up there. Let's try. Almost went really bad. You can just fuck with them. Is that a kill? Nope, I still see him shuffling. Still shuffling, he knows what he's doing. Go hiding like a bitch. Gotta love that little sound effect. Wow! It's like it's peak. I like the Needler always has like kind of the best melee out of any of the weapons because you just take it off and you just fucking backhand them with the spiked part. It's just so good. Like, you know, what am I supposed to say about it? There we go. That's a good use of our last rocket. Oh baby, a triple. Also, music. Complete banger as usual. The way I kind of think of that is kind of like he got blown up so bad he just like flew up to the ceiling, got stuck, and came down like a cartoon character almost. Now I don't know if this is true, but I think it would actually be like a pretty neat little thing of the Needler, right? Where if you smack someone with the Needler, right, and say like the melee damage on it could be scaled to how many rounds you currently have in it. Like say for example, if you have a full Needler like this, right? And you smack someone with it, you deal a fucking ton of melee damage. But if you like you empty the mag and you have like really pretty much nothing in there, it does like very slightly higher than normal melee damage. Like if it scales according to how much rounds you have in it. I think that would be cool. I understand that would be like probably kind of tough to do from like a gameplay perspective. I just think it'd be nice little flavor, that's all. I like games with flavor. Put some adobo on that shit. Put some flavor on it. Put some stank on it. No, what do we want? We want like fucking white bread games all the time? No, dude. Put some flavor on it. Put some stink with it. Put some goddamn stink on your weapons. Make your weapons nice and stinky. Oh, the music. Music is always something that this franchise like does really well. Obviously better in some than in others. Peek, peek. Okay. I see him right there. Not dead. Now he's dead. Oh, and he had a sword. Okay. Glad I fucking saw him ahead of time then. Easy. What's up, Santa? Good to see you. How's your night been? If it's anything other than good, I'm going to be very pissed off. Also, I got to piss real quick. BRB chat. Oh, yeah. Busy? Yeah. What? Santa being busy? No, dude. Never. They're always just kind of fucking around, not doing anything, you know? So. It's just like you to just kind of do absolutely fuck all. No. So, if you're in camo, you can just kind of wail on these guys, and they kind of can't do diddly dick to you. No! Unless you do that. Where's his ass? Where's his goofy ass? Where's his goofy ass? Oh! Oh! Get away from me, get away from me. Stink ass. Just stop, yeah, dude. Just stop being busy. Just don't do anything. You railing hunters? Oh, all the time. That's what I do, like, on my weekends normally. When I'm not streaming, I am out there just railing hunters every day, dude. It's what I do. It's in my blood. It's in my genes. Without it, I'm not even a person. Christ. Those jackals are such shitters. Oh, there's rocket ammo. No. Oh, that rocket has to be around here somewhere, right? It's gotta be. But yeah, it's gotta be something about the worms. The worms! The worms are back! The worms! Listen, Bear, if I was a worm, would you still love me? You're not really a man until someone, like, in your life at some point has asked you that question. Christ. It is truly the average male experience to be asked that question, only for the only appropriate response is to groan and be like, oh my fucking god, we're doing this, aren't we? At least that's been my response to it every time, because god, I cannot be bothered. I don't care. Someone hits me with that worm question, and I just blank immediately. I get that that face that she has in Hereditary, where she's just like this bitter grimace on her face. That's me every single time I hear that. Yeah, but here's the thing. We don't hate our little boy Scrimbo. Scrimbo is the good one. He's our good little worm guy. We love him.
Analyzing.
Without Scrimbo, who are we really? We would be nothing without Scrimbo, and Scrimbo would be nothing without us.
Should be able to get
We are one with Scrimbo. Bye. Well, it's a good thing they gave us a pistol, because... Which is the weird thing to say about taking out flying vehicles. It's a good thing we have a pistol to take out this aircraft. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would that be helpful? Oh, when I say that, I mean the Halo 1 pistol. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. That makes sense. Oh, I want that fuel rod. I want the fuel rod. Want that fuel rod, boy. Just hope that I don't have a pet bird when you get turned into a worm. You can only hope. So here's the thing. We both know if that would happen, my ass is immediately getting fed to that bird. And I wouldn't blame you. Oh, he survived. Old boy's a bit different. I mean, didn't survive for long after that, but I mean, still pretty good. There we go. That's what we're looking for, baby.
I'm going to call for reinforcements. There's no sense going in with anything less than
Now,
strength.
like, ever since I was a wee lad, though, I would kind of cheat on this part. I would always just try to aggro my way up to the middle of the bridge because there's a Banshee that's unmanned by the time you get to this part. And if you're quick enough, you can kill the elite trying to go for the Banshee. And the AI kind of like scripts that elite and only that elite to jump in. So if you kill him, you can take that Banshee and cut the rest of the level because then you can just fly to the top of here. And you can kind of break the rest of the level. You can just shortcut it. But we're going through the normal way. Might just leave you on a sidewalk on a sunny day. Ah, at least I'll get a nice tan. And maybe die in the sun. Who knows? Ow! I was trying to go for the Banshee. Yeah, the Banshee is the best way to do it. But no, this is in any case... you know, this is no, I feel like I have to give this mod the fair shake rather than trying to kind of bypass level. If I was playing vanilla, yeah, I would do it, but not in this time. Just jump down the middle part, it leaves you with some health. Yeah, yep, that works too, but I always like to be a bit extra with it and just try to fucking just go for the Banshee trick. Because at least if you go down the middle part of the structure that runs down, you do kind of break the rest of the level in a sense, but oh, I thought they were alive. You still kind of break the rest of the level, and it's kind of like a shortcut. You don't have to do nearly as much. But, I mean, it's just so much better having the Banshee. It's just cool. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Ooh, a full fuel rod gun. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Kind of peak. So Bear, don't know how you feel about it, but how are you feeling about the potential of the Halo 1 remake? Meant to ask you your opinion about that. I don't know if I've ever asked you. I feel very confused and mixed about what's potentially going to happen, but I'm fully willing to admit that I'm a little too close to the elephant, where maybe my standards are a little too high. Maybe I'm the one who's unrealistic. Oh, hey. Die. I almost fell right into a bit of a trap there. So I think I'm gonna do that. The human bloodstains on the ground do kind of suggest that there's like gonna be shenanigans. There's gonna be a second time they remake it. Like, this is a full rework, voicing and all that. Now, that's where it starts getting dicey. It is a remake in the sense where they are keeping much of the old voice acting, but they have, I think that like for the voices for the Marines are the same as the original, Chief and Cortana have updated voice work. A lot of the other characters, as far as I understand, also maintain the old lines. So, but there's also some like gameplay stuff where they have sprints in the original back. There's, oh hey, they have sprinting in this fucking version. The assault rifle is down from, it's like 60 round bag down to like a 30 round variant. There's a bunch of changes. I could go on and on about it, but I don't think anyone in particular cares to hear that, because I'm a turbo nerd who cares probably a little too much about these like stupid little things. So I'm willing to admit that I may or may not be the right audience for this. It's kind of tough for me to grapple with, because Halo CE is like, again, mixed feelings. Halo CE is an extremely important game to me. Like, it is the game that not only got me into sci-fi in general, but also got me into first-person shooters. And I just don't want it to be fucking bad, because here's the thing. I am one of those people that genuinely enjoys that likes to have like PlayStation players play Halo CE for the first time, right? I think this is only a good thing. I'm not one of these people that's going to sit here and gatekeep Halo behind some antiquated, you know, practice of you know, just keeping it behind one set of consoles. I've never believed in that. I've always wanted people, you know, from all over, no matter what platform, to play these games. So I think that's a great part, but I'm just not confident in Microsoft's ability to handle anything. I'm gonna be quite frank here. So I don't know. I don't even want to say cautiously optimistic, because that's not even true either. I will say I am keeping my bar extremely low, because I simply don't trust Microsoft. I simply don't trust Halo Studios, formerly known as 343, to make the right choices. I just, that trust is gone. It's just not there. I don't think it needs to happen. Well, I think like the main reason why they're doing this remaster or remake is because they are giving PlayStation players the first opportunity to play Halo 1 and to introduce a new crowd to it. Oh, they also understood the tech. They got some like some metal on there. Those fuckers. I think it could be interesting. I don't have a ton of faith in 343. I know there's a fair bit of AI upscaling. Really gotta wait to see how they treat it. I'm okay with the rework, but they gotta respect it. Yeah, well put. Bear put in simply a few words as to my schizophrenic ramblings about this franchise sometimes fail to convey. For better and for worse. But yeah. I want them to be faithful. I don't want sake for the sake of change. I want things to make sense. I want it to be an additive experience, but given how like how they've generally handled things, I don't know why, but every single time they seem to make a good decision. It seems like a monkey's paw wish, where in one hand you have to give, but you take away something else. And I just don't understand why it seems that way. I know I'm not the only one who probably feels like that. Cautiously mystic. Yeah, possibly. I fully expect some form of battle pass multiplayer bullshit. But here's the thing. There's something that I find to be particularly weird and that I don't like, actually. They are only doing the campaign. They're not trying to redo a multiplayer experience with this remaster. So if I get this right, they're charging people full price for a now like $70, probably $80 game with half the content removed. What? So I can get a fucking AI, what is it? Unreal Engine 5 remaster of just half the game? I understand that they probably have, like, the studio and Microsoft probably has plans for, like, a standalone multiplayer experience outside of it. And they don't want to take attention away from whatever project that might be. But still... I don't know. Again, I don't have faith in these people. I really don't. But here's the thing, like, there's ways where I do think that, like, there are talented people and people who are, like, who genuinely love Halo at 343 Industries, or sorry, Halo Studios now. I do think there are people there who do care, who do want to make a good game. But I think the corporate structure of Microsoft kind of like being their bosses and Microsoft being as incompetent as they are prevents them from making better decisions. So, like, the problem isn't just like the studio, the problem is like foundational. You know what I mean? Like, as long as Microsoft has its fucking tendrils into all of this, I don't think realistically we're going to get much. They should at least do they should at least do some of the old multiplayer maps. I personally think that would be cool. I understand if they don't want to do like a completely like reworked thing from the ground up for like the multiplayer. But I still feel like, well, fuck you. You're charging me $70 for half of the game. I don't know, do it. I'm you know, fuck me for demanding more of the like one of the largest companies in the entire world to give me the entire game that I bought 24 years ago, 25 years ago. They have resources. It's not like Microsoft is strapped for cash where they can't afford to do it. And it would probably go over really well. There are people who want to play Halo. So, you know, like, what the fuck are we doing here? I'm saying good people in a shit company. Yes, absolutely. Yep. I'm not like I am partially one of those people who will like constantly shit talk Halo Studios. I will do it, but I understand there are people there who genuinely care. Like, I'm not willing to paint such a broad brush where every single person, you know, is obviously a part of the problem. It's a management thing. It's a lot of different things. Get his ass. Like I said, I just simply do not trust management. Bungie had always complained about management, about Microsoft or whatever, and that's why they had broken things off with them, you know? So Microsoft has always been a problem. Just a matter of their meddling has just been kind of a shit show.
Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated.
I do also love the fact that Ruby has put like ODSTs in here. I am tired of ODST erasure from these 343 games. Because it's all about Spartans. It's all about Spartans. Spartan, Spartan, Spartan. Spartan this, Spartan that. My god, why don't you Spartan up some bitches, dog? You know what I mean? Like, there's more to this universe, and I think they're just like... There needs to be more than just fucking Spartans that you see all the time. I know that you guys are probably also hating the fact that I talk about 40k quite a bit, but it should be a rarity to see a Spartan. It should be, because, like, you're in a galaxy of billions of fucking people. You shouldn't be seeing Spartans every other 10 minutes, you know? They shouldn't be so common.
This is it.
It's what makes them unique. Like Space Marines to 40k, the average, like, person of the Imperium, amongst untold billions of people throughout the stars, a majority of people do not see a Space Marine ever. So when they do see them, they kneel. They're like, oh my god, holy fuck. There's like two reactions. Reaction one is, you know, like, hey, there's a Space Marine. And two,
Terminal, try there.
oh, there's a Space Marine. But I'll shut up.
You all right?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge, so much, so fast. It's glorious.
So, what sort of weapon is it?
What are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo, how do we use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more
Good line.
important. The Covenant were right. This ring, it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access. Yes, the Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... Wait. No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something, buried in this ring, something horrible, and now they're afraid.
Something buried? Where?
The captain, we've got to stop the captain.
Keys?
What
The
do
weapons cache he's looking for, it's not really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here, find keys, stop him. Before it's too late!
I just saw a Master Chief sprint. Fucking sprint! Yeah. I agree. Spartans aren't always going to be around. There's an entire UNSC with probably a lot of different special forces involved. Would like to see more ODSTs and other special troopers. Yes, thank you, Bear. Bear understands the schizophrenic ramblings of this madman. Yeah, like ODSTs are like basically the Spartans before Spartans were around, and I want to see more of these dynamics. I want to see more of that lore, that juicy lore just dribbling from my fingertips. I want it. Keep it real, y'all. Big love. Well, thank you, Bear. Appreciate you just lurking and being here. Appreciate you, big dog. You have yourself a good night. Oh, they start you off in a bit of a different spot here in this version. See, I sincerely hope that they keep this kind of atmosphere in the remake. I hope they do, because I think this is important. This is supposed to be one of those levels that is a massive tonal shift, and it works to the game's favor. Because the entire time where you are playing Halo 1, it is very much a... it's an action movie, right? It's an action movie. Yeah, UNSC versus the big bad aliens. Let's give it to them, troops. You know? Very Starship Troopers in a kind of sense. That's interesting. A jackal with a human pistol. Sounds like he must have been fighting desperately. But against what? I wonder. Neat little touches. Flavor. Give me that flavor. That's what I like, man. I like personality in my games. What can I say? Good, you could like ASMR, like Halo ASMR, you can fall asleep to. Ah. Truly, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. I do love the sound of like a rain though, like a soft little rainfall. Ooh. Ooh, it just hits. Now that's something interesting to listen to. A lot of this stuff like is not necessary for the game, right? But I want this stuff in the remake because again, world building. You want this kind of stuff to just, and it's like it's an SOS that's on repeat. You can hear it. Yeah, it's. I think it's great. I was gonna say I was gonna apologize for my gushing on the subject, but you know what? No, I will not apologize. Halo 1 is incredible. It's really good, and these mods do nothing but like bring out and highlight the lovely parts of it that make people fall in love with this franchise. And it's, I will always remember my first time playing this level, right? This level is like, I would say like all of Halo 1. Like playing these levels is like a core memory to me, right? For some people remember, you know, remember this or that, or they, you know, they have a connection with just a piece of media they really enjoy. For me, Halo 1 is one of those just lovely little things. What is that? I do think they have an interesting opportunity though in the remake to make this area, I want this area to be hard to traverse. I'm not even kidding it. I want this area to be hard to get through. Not like, you know, oppressively difficult, but I want like more fog. I want more rain. I want the use of lighting. I want the use of like these weird little Covenant pylons or like flares or whatever to try to guide the player up to the mouth of the Forerunner structure. That's the kind of shit that I want. You know? And you get here, you're like, huh. Well, those are UNSC weapons. What could be going on out here? That's weird. There's no one here. And the lift came back up. How interesting. Bye. I love how, like, mostly quiet it is, too. The music is very different. The tone is just... is odd. For what the game has been presenting up until this point. Come on, baby. Yeah. I don't know. God, you fuckers just overcharge that plasma pistol. It's your favorite thing to do. Even though in much of the lore, the grunts are usually the ones that overcharge the plasma pistols the most. But Halo 1 on Legendary veterans say otherwise. The fucking Jackals do it constantly. And it is a massive pain in the balls. However, it means we can also do it. Listen, I'm willing to abuse it. I don't mind the thing though, because like I know for a fact I don't generally try to advocate for people to use like the affectionately named noob combo in this game, right? I understand why people do it because it makes sense, right? Like it's the easiest thing to do to overcharge the plasma pistol, blast some shields, and then just mow it down. There are times, especially like if you are playing on Legendary, like, you know, yeah, sometimes you kind of have to just do it. I generally play without doing it because I don't want my gameplay to feel like very samey all the time. But if I'm playing Reach, holy Christ, I do not hesitate for the most part because that game floods you with ultras like there is no tomorrow, and their shields are insane. Those guys generally sport concussion rifles, which are a problem. To say the least. Yeah, they're a bit of a problem. So, I don't really feel that bad. Oh, I should have picked up those rockets and kept them. Damn it. That would have been good. I think that's a neat little effect too, for the little light bridges. They sound kind of different when you walk across them. They kind of have like the glass sound effect, but they also reflect bullets. Neat. I think it's cool, chat. Yeah, I know. I gush about this game simply because I just love it so much. And here's little Covenant comm crates. Distributor junction offline, insufficient power. That's very much a modded thing, but it's cool. Adds a little bit of more of a reason to kind of explore the environments a little bit, you know. Rather than kind of keeps like levels, gives you a reason to explore. You motherfucker. I'm just gonna toss a frag. No thanks. Oh. So this is I remember this is a very particular moment too. When I first started playing this game, I first came across this level and I was like confused and honestly like pretty spooked out as well. I remember seeing the jackals kind of around this door, killing them, and then opening this door to find this. Find a jackal just on the ground with just blood smeared all down the hallways. And seeing this weird like green goo and then jumping up over these boxes. There's just like it's just hidden out of sight. You jump up there and you see just bullet holes, blood and bodies just piled up into corners, and you're like, Marines aren't doing this, so what is happening here? Very odd. Very odd, isn't it? Covenant crate. I wonder if there's anything in this room. Probably. Wonder if you can nade jump up there. Or you can maybe do some of this. Right? Okay, you guys see what I'm cooking here? Daddy's cooking. All right. Oh, we're so close, chat. We are so god damn close. There we go. With a little bit of cheating, you can get anywhere, guys. Just a little bit of cheating. You can get real far in life. B1 containment network, power automatic distribution failure. And you can kind of see into the room where you're going to go into here. See the red light kind of flickering here. Well, sometimes, well, I guess it depends on where you go. You can kind of miss it. But if you head off to the left, blood. Blood all down this hallway. Whatever was here fucked this guy up. Interesting. Just good.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff?
Why do we have to
Sarge?
listen to
Watch your
AC/DC from
mouth,
Wish?
son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Yeah, better it than us. You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
Now Z looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go!
Very, very aliens coded. Very aliens coded. It's not a secret this game was like heavily inspired by Aliens and Predator, but
Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
hmm.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir.
I like how "son" is capitalized for some reason. It's like when you put your GoPro on a dog.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contact. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What the? Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But-
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
What is that? Where's that coming from,
Everywhere.
Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it!
He's wrestling with it.
Sergeant, we're surrounded. God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it, Marine.
Oh, this is local!
Back here, Marine. That's an order.
Jenkins!
Now you're like, ooh, the game has changed. What's going on here? This is now a very different game. It do, me boy, it do. So, oh no, it's sentient popcorn. It's very angry popcorn. Not delicious. Probably does not taste like butter and salt. Probably tastes like mold. Fast little guys, they scoot. Like little balloons. Oh, wrong door. Assault rifle is pretty good at him, but like assault rifle is just kind of goated at taking care of infection forms, you know. So now at this point in the game where if you have not like pissed your pants out of fear already, it's happening. It's gonna happen. Especially as a kid, you know, you've been used to your action movie, space sci-fi game, and now you are frantically running for your life against these fucking horrible monsters. Which, you know, like the combat forms, when you come across them for the first time, they are relentless. As you can tell, they're just like chasing my ass around the room. And the music too. Once you do this, like you can kind of see them. You can see that they used to be elites with like kind of the hoof feet. And their head just kind of there, you know, just kind of dangling off of them. A lot of the time their head is just kind of like wrenched backwards and just draped across their back, like clearly not even using their head anymore as like an actual sensory organ. In fact, the reason why Halo 1 had earned an M rating when it did was because of the flood. The ESRBs thought that the flood was so like horrifying and fucked up. They're like, oh yeah, no, this game is rated M. This game is definitely rated M. Like the flood are pretty much solely responsible for this game getting its rating rated as it did. I mean, they also saw the which I think, okay, I'm not one of these people that is going to be out here and even be like, well, you need insane amounts of gore in your game, right? I don't think gore posting is necessarily a solid thing, right? I don't think it's inherently good. But I think Halo's universe and some of the brutality of it, I think, can be highlighted with a bit more gore, right? I think it would be probably pretty good to highlight some of this stuff to show, like, because the universe in the books and in like media outside of the games actually shows a lot of the brutality of the universe. You know, just like it shows it off really well. So I think, oh, I didn't even mean to stick him, but I mean, okay, cool. I'll take it. Oh, we got one grunt survivor. You know what? I don't even want to kill him. I'm just gonna leave him to his business there. All right, little guy, do your best. It's kind of fucked up, but you know, put some hair on his chest a little bit. It's also important that when you kill them, make sure to shoot off their claw arm, because that's how they do melee. If you don't do that, when they get back up, if they do get back up, you're going to have some problems. Oh, I wonder... Oh, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if it's a feature. I wonder if that's a way that you can tell that they're going to get back up. Now I feel like I have to know. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, is that something I just witnessed? Did the infection form pop its way out of his chest to attack me? If so, that is so cool. That's kind of sick. Because that is how they work. Because the infection form, what it does is that it jumps into you, right? It eats into you. And what they try to do is that those little spindly things on the front of them are meant to burrow their way into whatever life form that they're trying to attack. They dig that, and then they use those to access your central nervous system. So in this case, your spine, your brain, whatever. But usually a lot of the time they go for the chest and they nestle themselves in there, almost like a tick, right? And they use those little things to get into your spinal cord and to work its way up into your brain to control you. And so I think that's a cool touch, though. If you gun them down and get close to their body, they can actually take that whole deal there and just like actually use that, like decouple themselves from the body to attack you, try to infect you as well. I think that's awesome. And I think that little pop there. Yeah, that little pop is the infection form in their chest dying. So I'm trying to confirm a little theory. It might not be correct, but I'm trying to see if you shoot them and they don't die or whatever. Don't worry, little guy, you got this. No, he does not have this. Where if you're able to gun down the bodies, right, and like you can see the little dangly parts still coming out of them, if that's how you can tell how he's gonna get back up and take a swipe at you. Poor little guy. Because in each one that's like actually dead, yeah, they don't have that in their chest. Man, I should have taken rockets. That was foolish. I should have kept on to it. I knew that the mod did that too. Oh, yeah, that was bad. No one paid attention to that.
Greetings!
Oh. Cell. Well, welcome to the stream. What's up? Good to see you. Drops. Unfortunately, as far as I know, I don't know if Halo has drops right now. There might be. I have no idea. I think that's cool, though. This is a sick mod. Oh, there's more rocket ammo up here, too, dude. Ah. There's like 2 bundles of rocket ammo. Damn. I should have taken them, I should have taken that rocket I saw from the beginning. Well, thank you for the follow, though. Appreciate you. Very based. Very based and correct thing to do is to follow this channel. Is this how I turn on some of the other stuff? No. I know there's a way. At least I thought there was. Damn, not sure. I know there's a way to turn on some of this stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That that was a new spook. Also, this weird machine. I have no idea what this is, but it looks cool. Does all sorts of weird science shit. Back from having you talk about Halo lore blasting through my shower. Oh no. You poor thing. You deserve better than that. Everyone deserves better than having me talk about Halo lore while they're doing something actually important. I did watch a few videos today while I was kind of just like chilling out. There's a channel called Pancreas No Work. The guy covers a lot of like Warhammer Fantasy and 40k lore and stuff like that. He's got a great channel. And I watched that he did a couple Halo videos. He did a couple videos about like Halo lore, and apparently he's a big Halo guy too. And yeah, he has some excellent videos about the grunts and the elites. I started watching the Spartan one, but I had to start the stream, so. Halo hygiene, yeah. Oh, fuck! Oh, there's blood over the walls! That's fucking spooky. And it's at this point, too, you see that there's two additional things. For one, the Flood can use guns. What the fuck? This is bullshit. Second of all, you see that they can infect people. It's not just the elites that get infected. It is, my god, my aim. It's not just elites that get infected. It's humans too. And like, to be fair, holy shit, these things are vile to look at. That's where his like, and the thing is, you can dismember them. This is where like his stomach used to be. You can rip off their arms, like part of their head. So it's at this point too that you can see that like shooting them in the head, where everything's weak point is, doesn't matter anymore. The head is a vestigial organ at this point. Just like this like face where he kind of like mid scream. Is growing like these sharp tendrils out of his arm, you know? It's just, it's fucking horrible. So I think it was the human infected in particular that got Halo 1 its M rating. I want to say. I know it had something to do with the Flood, but I couldn't remember if it was the just like the Flood concept art and what they were putting in the game in general, or if it was specifically the human infected that took the ESRB and made them go, no, this is this is for sure an M-rated game. That is horrible to look at. And horrible not in like a, oh, the game's bad kind of way. It's like, Jesus Christ, I'm looking at something like terrifying. Oh yeah, this is also one of those times where I'm a gamer. You can actually deal decent melee damage to these guys. Bye. Like how he's just kind of confused. He started just like spinning. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round. Like how I think he sounds wet too. They sound wet when they run around. It's gross. Uh-oh, stinky. Apparently, according pancreas no work. Is he possibly a diabetic? I'm not sure actually. I don't know much about him. I just know that he's apparently, you know, he likes Halo quite a bit. But he's mainly like a Warhammer channel. Both fantasy fucking and 40k. But he also likes Halo quite a bit too, which is cool. Yeah, those things are spooky as fuck. Yeah, they are. So you could easily see how you know, young man Joe would see these things, especially since I didn't. To be honest, I was and still am a bit of a baby when it comes to horror, right? Admittedly, I do get jump scared pretty easily, and as a kid, this didn't have the same thrilling effect on me as it does now. Instead, I was just scared. I like horror stuff. Just I did not like it. It made me feel uncomfortable, and I did not like it. So like playing this game definitely surprised me, and it made me feel weird. I was like, oh god, what is this? But it was cool. Yeah, any lore that involves killing an actual human entity is an automatic M rating. Is it? Actually might make sense. That actually might make sense. That might be partially why a lot of the newer Halo games, especially the Halo, the 343 and Halo Studios ones, are rated T for teen, is because they haven't had the flood in it infecting people. That is one thing that is actually very different from the Bungie games and the 343 era, is that the flood was a very prevalent thing in their games. And in 343's games, the flood have not really been a thing. Oh, to B2. Oh, this opens up B2. Okay, B2 was back over here somewhere. And this doesn't do anything. Fuck you, little... Oh my god, just kill him. Jesus Christ. Just shoot him. So funny enough, so is any online game that features another player having the option to freely change someone's nickname. So the original version of Dokapon Kingdom would be an M-rated game. Oh, is it because of the potential for someone to like change it to something naughty? Is that why? Yeah, that's why. Okay. They're like, because someone can name their character Dick Butt, it has to have an M rating. Listen, we know how this works. You guys are going to name the main character Dick Butt, and this is going to be a thing. We see you. We're keeping an eye on you. You fuckers. We know what's up. Dick Butt is S tier names. Yeah, Dick Butt is top tier, without a doubt. Anyone who does not like Dick Butt as a name, you're banned. If you don't like Dick Butt, you're in the wrong community, dude. It's because someone can name you Dick Butt over online services. Really, it's not naming yourself. It's other people naming you. That seems bullshit. That's not fair. That's, oh, god damn it, I fucked it up. Because other people can name you Dick Butt. That's weird. What a strange distinction. But I think I kind of get it. Listen, I can name myself Dick Butt as much as I want. That ain't gonna stop nothing. That ain't gonna stop nothing. The punishment in the original Dokapon. If you lose a battle, you can have your name changed as a punishment. Huh. But I pressed the space bar, I swear to God. It's Bungie's old bullshit where, like, oh, sorry, you had, like, this little tiny... Your foot was off the ground for, like, a quarter of a second, therefore you could not jump. Which I kind of get, but at the same time, it gets a little silly. They have, like, little lips on fucking... on bullshit. Sometimes you just kind of slide off stuff. So if I go up here, it's going to be a little bit more... God damn it! I fucking happened again! I just slid. I'm so... God damn it. I'm losing it. Crashing out, chat. Now you have online multiplayer for it. You have to pick the name from a drop-down menu. Oh, okay. To bump down the rating to make things a bit more accessible. Okay. I see what's going on. That's kind of wild. Not gonna lie. That's kind of wild. Alright. Pete Gaming. Oh, that was so fucking clean. Alright. Wait, was B2... That was fucking back up here, wasn't it? No. No, I'm crazy. Right? Chat? I'm on Fent? I'm Fent-pilled? God damn it. M-rated Monopoly. M-rated cartoon party game. I was gonna say, isn't that just Jackbox in general? Where the whole point of that is to just, like, write dick butt just on a series of, like, flashcards online and then just show them to your friends and everyone laughs for like 3 hours. I'm gonna say that's, as far as I understand, that's the whole point of Jackbox games, is just to say insane shit, just to jump scare your friends with whatever insane nonsense just kind of jumped into your head. I thought that was the whole point. It's Party Jack. That's pretty much Jackbox, yeah. Whatever schizo posting might happen in your brain. I remember one time seeing someone draw. It was like one where you would have to draw up like t-shirt designs, and I remember there was one time I saw like a Magic creator that I really like. His name is Pleasant Kenobi. He was playing something like that with his friends, and he had fucking... Someone drew, like, a picture of, like, Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn, like, the flying jellyfish monster from Magic, and, like, it said, like, fisting leads to marriage or something underneath it. Which is true. Fisting does lead to marriage. So, you know. Hey, listen, Valentine's Day is in a couple months. So what better way to show, you know, someone that they might be the one than to just kind of, you know, a little bit of that. It's like, listen, honey, you know, I know we've been together for quite a while, and, you know, things are starting to look pretty serious. So imagine that's how you do like a marriage proposal, right? Instead of getting down on one knee and, you know, you take the little box out and you go like, and she goes, oh my God, all that shit, right? But instead you do like, you get down on one knee thing, and it's like, babe, I've been thinking about a lot of things lately, about how you've been, you know, you've been the light of my life, and I can't go the rest of my life without you. And then she's like, oh my God, is this what I think it is? And you're like, yes, it is. Babe, will you marry me? And she's like, yes, 1,000 times. Yes. And she turns around, just such of like gaping her shit. And then you can just like that would make things so much weirder in sports stadiums when you're up on like the big Titantron, the big like TV. Someone like proposes, and then now it's just her like gaping her ass open. That fucking that makes things very awkward for everybody. Listen, I brought my 6-year-old son to watch this baseball game. I did not expect to watch someone get their asshole fisted at while watching the Red Sox. Listen, they call it the Red Sox for a whole other reason. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. What the fuck? That was a new sound that I didn't particularly care for. This grunt fought valiantly, and he ain't looking too good. He's looking a little weird. Would an open marriage be goatsy? Yeah, probably. But that shit has to be sorted out ahead of time. You cannot jump scare someone with polyamory and expect them to be okay with it. You just can't. You can't be like, oh yeah, babe, by the way, are you cool with this whole polyamory thing? Now personally, I'm gonna only speak for myself. That whole polyamory thing ain't for me. Listen, I can only disappoint one woman at a time, all right? I can't fucking... I can't... First of all, I don't want to use Google Calendars to, like, plan having dinner, okay? Jesus Christ. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to have to juggle, like, trying to keep the attention of, like, 3 different people. It sounds exhausting. Are you probably going to be, you know, getting a little silly more often? Yeah, probably. But the thing is that, like, God, I don't care. I just don't care. I don't know. Maybe I'm a beta male or something, but that sounds exhausting. I just don't care. I'm gonna be real with you. Mood. I just don't like people enough. Yeah, I'm very quickly getting to that point as well. I do not. I just... The older that I'm getting, the more I'm just like, just fucking leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I do not care of what is going on in your life. Just fuck off. Just please fuck off. I hate most people. How do I find several that I tolerate? Like, okay, here's the thing. It is like, listen, it's always possible, right? I don't want people to feel limited into what they can and can't achieve, right? Listen, if Tim Lambesis, the guy from As They Lay Dying, who hired a hitman to kill his ex-wife, and then got remarried, you know, and he's also a fucking guy who abuses his dogs. If a dog abusing, you know, potential murderer can get married and find, like, someone in their life, you can too. Never lose hope. If Tim Lambesis, that piece of shit, can find love in one way, shape, or form, you can too. There's a lot of popcorn in this room. Oh, that's because they're dying to the fire. Yes. Mmm. Smells like mildew in here. It's very funky. It smells weird. Also, there's a lot of goo in this place. Okay, yeah, he was. Like, these infection forums are like little kids swarming you at the family reunion, asking you if you got games on your phone. And just like the same, you have to bring out the shotgun to deter them. Uncle Joe, you got games on your phone? No, I don't. Leave me alone. No, I don't have Fortnite on my phone. Please fucking leave me alone, dude. Please. No! No, they got me! They accessed my credit card, and now they're purchasing V-Bucks for their account. Wait. Now this got me thinking, is Fortnite available on mobile? On phones? Maybe that's what's wrong with the kids nowadays. Wait, who has the... Wait, who the fuck has the gun? Who the fuck has the gun? Where did I get shot at? I didn't hear him. He's like underneath me, I think. Oh, shotgun, my trusty friend. Please never leave my side. I feel like I'm what's his name from Bloodborne? Where he's like the mutated fucked up horse guy who has like the moonlight blade. The moonlight greatsword. I should have known his name because that boss is awesome. I was at one point like 7 years ago. Yeah, like 7 years ago. Yeah, but like, I don't know. Now it might be on some Samsungs. Oh, really? Yeah, because I don't know. I would suspect if there's any game that's probably like on mobile, it'd probably be like Fortnite. If I had to assume. Because listen, those little shits love their Fortnite. I don't know. Maybe I'm old. Maybe I'm washed. Maybe I'm unk-pilled. But dude, I feel bad for fucking today's kids, dog. I really do. Like, bear with me. I realize this is very much like an old man shakes his fist at clouds thing. I do understand that. But man, especially like becoming a young man, like a teenager, it's gotta be like really tough in the environment that is today, right? It's gotta be just brutally difficult. Especially like you got online like sports gambling on your phone. Like you're able to just piss away your money in just no time at all. Like your ability to save money is so much more difficult with like all these different temptations around. It's really tough. Again, maybe I'm unk-pilled. Who knows? Never have had more information, never been more isolated, which is awful on kids. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. We have access to like so much information, and you know, again, like mini AI rant coming up, but with just like so much scam technology, with so much bullshit that you have to try like parse your way through on an information level, it either will make you just kind of just not think that anything matters. It can definitely like put you onto like a path where you probably feel like very nihilistic, like you feel like nothing that you do or say really matters because everything's fake, everything sucks, there's no point in trying, you know. So like, why bother? Nothing's gonna get better, right? Because everything's just like slop technology used to just take your money, so why should you care? And I think that's bad. I think that sucks. I think that's cringe, actually. And when you feel like nothing matters or whatever, or anything like that, then it's very easy to kind of become like self-isolated and just not give a shit. And that's when you get the fucking, you know, the losers. You get your Andrew Tate types and all that. Unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna get lost in here, so I'm just gonna get through the level. Just gonna get through the level. That's fine. Yeah, I still just don't. I feel bad for kids, dude. I really do. I know it probably, like, even though I've spent my whole life, you know, playing video games and interacting with media in general, right? Like, I feel overwhelmed by the amount of stuff sometimes, which is why, like, I don't watch as many shows or movies or as much games as I probably should. You know? I just don't. It's all just so much to handle. And especially to be like young and just be barraged with all this stuff like so quickly. It's why, like, okay, again, old man rant incoming, but it's like, is why I think kids should not have like phones or iPads or stuff like that until they're significantly older, like probably around like 10, maybe older. I don't know. It just seems wrong to me. It feels like you should at least kind of like experience life a little bit before we shove this screen full of colors and noise into your face.
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking...
Maybe I'm washed. Maybe that's it.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We got to get out of here.
Like his little hinge mouth. These things. They're after us. We gotta get out of here.
Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
You guys are dosed to the tits, though. They really want you to have the shotgun at this point. They give you 2 shotguns and tons of shells. They're like, you get out there and you fucking blast away, dude. Get crazy. Now we're going to space Vietnam. So far, it feels like in this mod, the Marines are actually, like, really competent. Actually, like, really good at killing stuff. Whereas on normal Legendary, they are not ideal. But I think that's to prove a point, to highlight, like, how effective you are as a soldier. As a Spartan, not a Spartant. Alright, bad joke, but you guys get the point. Random topic changing question out of curiosity. How do you feel about horror movies that are a lot of suspense in small isolated spaces? And blood, apparently a decent amount of blood. I don't know if you're like, if you're referencing almost like a particular movie or something. Horror movies that are a lot of suspense in small isolated spaces. I kind of like that. I was a big fan of that movie Skinamarink when that came out, and that was very much that kind of movie. Small isolated space, very limited scope, incredibly unsettling. I do like that quite a lot. I mean, I like blood too. Blood is good, but like, I'm starting to be of the opinion where like you don't necessarily need blood for a horror movie. Like, you don't need it. I think it's good on emphasizing, you know, body horror and all that stuff. I think that's lovely, sure. But as far as it being necessary, I think there's a way where you can develop lots of tension without, you know, just outright blood, or like a slasher movie or something like that. You don't need that. You can use it to accentuate and to kind of make things and increase stakes and terror and everything, but I don't think it's needed. Oh, shit. The sniper, oh, the sniper actually does things in this mod, rather than be literally useless against the flood. Holy shit. I like that line. You run faster than your mascara. That's good. So apparently Markiplier made a badass horror movie about a submarine and a bloody ocean planet. 100% independent. It actually looks insanely sick. As far as I understand, it's that Iron Lung movie, right? We played that on the stream before. That game is really cool. I fuck with it heavy. So that actually came out, huh? Is it out yet, or is it going to come out soon? Oh, there's other stuff. All right, let's see if I can. Yeah. Because that would be that would be pretty cool. I'm definitely a slasher guy though. Love that dumb shit. I used to really like slashers, but as time has gone on, I've kind of like flipped my opinion. Slashers are like dumb good fun, sure, but like I tend to like more psychological horror. I tend to like a lot more of that.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04.
There's nothing wrong with loving slashers and everything. It's just I just like a different style. That's all. A good slasher can be fun though. I like sitting there just eating popcorn, just watching someone get brutalized. That can be fun.
Come this way.
It had its premiere. Tickets are on sale now, trying to get it to as many theaters as possible by January 30th. Huh. I would, you know what? I haven't seen, I don't know if, are there any trailers out for it? If there are, feel free to share it in the Discord and the videos. Because I am curious. I mean, because if it looks cool, I have no problem. Like, if it comes out in a theater around me, I have no problem going to see it. Hell, I'll go to a movie by myself. I don't give a shit. I used to be very much a person that like hated doing anything alone, but I've been very much warming up to it. I definitely don't mind doing it nearly as much anymore. Oh shit, is someone else in chat? Twitch is only showing me here, really.
That's a good idea.
I was gonna say, it says on my end that we have 4 people currently watching, so. I mean. Twitch is just probably
escape
Twitch
from the
has a
scale,
problem.
it will of course consume all viable hosts in this galaxy. We are near the index chamber. Follow me.
Like how he says it like so matter-of-factly. It's like, yeah, the Flood are gonna fucking ruin you, dude. It's bad. Ain't good. So we're on the library. I'm gonna grab the trailer link. Thank you. Appreciate it. Because, like, you know, if it looks cool, I'll definitely watch it. I was really a big fan of the game. I like the game quite a lot. So, you know, why not? If it looks cool, fuck it. Who cares? Sounds rad. Well, I'll take a peep. Now we got the big bags of popcorn.
The energy field of Roberts contains the index. We must get up there.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm dodging? I say goodbye to your fucking arm, nerd. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hey nerds, I'm going to bed. Well, you have a good night, Santa. Appreciate you stopping in. You have yourself a good night, alright? And I will hydrate in your honor. Thank you. There we go. Nice little surprise for him. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that is. Get the fuck out of here. I reloaded and Ghost appeared. My god. There's no greater horror than having Ghost show up somewhere near you. Both my our Twitch chatter and an actual ghost. Very spooky. Very spooky. Die. Ah. Yep, there we go. Just give me one of them. Let him blow up. Oh boy, he's got some trigger control there. Oh, he's firing in bursts. Ooh, that's a good little flood sound effect.
Please follow closely. This portal is the first of them.
I generally don't see this reply or any other chats you made. Holy heck, that's weird. Wonder why that is.
You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the foe, despite the containment protocols.
So I do think it's cool how Spark does talk to you about your basically he's like, huh. So there's a lot to kind of think about here, especially given the context of the other games. So let's just put you back here. Cool. So like basically the Spark is like, okay, so awesome. I found a reclaimer. I found a fucking human. I found a dude. But he's confused as to why we haven't, like, okay, if you guys have found a Halo ring, you guys have done all this other stuff, why do you guys not have weapons to deal with the flood? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you guys doing? I think that's neat. Implying a lot here. I think it's cool. I also do enjoy how they actually one of the probably nice little things is that they have lowered the ammo capacity of the shotgun in this mod. This is the listen. I love the Halo 1 shotgun as much as the next guy, but it can be a bit crazy how like the shotgun just single-handedly carries you through these levels. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if it's like a mobile glitch or something where you can't see Ghost's prior chats. That's very strange. I don't know. I don't use Twitch on mobile because it sucks, but I have no idea. I don't know why that could be. Oh no! Okay, thank God. Okay, now it's just a desperate bit to run back. I mean, like, am I still gonna use the shotgun to, like, get me through these levels? Absolutely. But I do think it is nice that they've kind of lowered that a bit. There's like an overheat and the ammo as well on the flamethrower. I know it's a weird thing with like Halo's engine in particular where it makes enemies like turn around with some effects. Like it spins them like 180 degrees and they get weird with it. I know what happens with the fuel rod melee, the rocket melee, and this thing's melee. Like the heavier weapons will make enemies like spin around, almost like it's a feature rather than a bug. And I think it's, yeah, I don't know. It happens in the other Halo games too. It happens in Halo 2 a lot.
You can see how the body's
This is why that when brutes attack like other enemies, right, in Halo 2, that like every time they punch them, like their enemy does like a 180 flip. It's so weird, which is why like brutes that go into their kind of berserk mode, when they start attacking anything else, they're like unstoppable. Not because they deal fucking tons of damage, but because they also don't give the enemy to do anything in retaliation. Because every time they hit them, they just go like boop, boop. So by the time they turn around, they're just getting smacked again. And they can't do diddly dick. So. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Give them shells. Perhaps we'll have time to see them later. Bro, we got problems going on. The flood is out now. The flood is out, bro. We're not on a sightseeing tour here. The flood is oot in a boot. Get the fuck out of here.
These sentinels will supplement your combat systems. But I suggest you upgrade to at least a Class 12 combat skill. Your current model only scans as a Class 2, which is ill-suited for this kind of work.
Like how he's also talking mad shit.
Plasma conduit breach in section 552.
Oh yeah, the Sentinel beam.
Power flow to a gravitic maintenance assembly. Repairs require my attention. I will return soon.
How nice. It's the Halo 2 animations. Then again, it's like, it's a sentinel melee. Like, I don't fucking know what you want. There's also flamethrower ammo over here. Also, big, weird elevator. Super cool. Sentinel beam's pretty good. I mean, it is meant to kill the flood, so I mean, if it wasn't good, I'd be kind of confused actually. Like, all right, Forerunners, what were you doing? All right, what are you doing?
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
No. Alright, so his health pack's down there. I'm not going to take them yet, because I'm probably going to need them a little later on. Especially this is a little holdout section. Yeah, he was going to get back up. I heard the thing pop in him. Oh god. Physics got him. That looks like a shotgun to me. No, thank you. Don't get close to me. You're stinky. You smell bad. You're cringe. Really, none of you guys have anything I can pick up. Hey! Calm down. Okay, we got a checkpoint. Peak. What are you guys doing over here? I like the fact that there's a wraith in here. I think that's cool. I do like that this mod also has more going on for it. Like, a lot more going on for it to make the library, like, less of just a lame-ass level. Halo 1 does have a pretty severe problem of, like, the last half of it being not nearly as good as the front half. Two Betrayals is a cool mission, but the problem is that the back half of this game is literally, like, just a flip. And it's kind of dog water. It's not as good for it. Kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? I don't want my sentinels to fight alone. Just little dudes. I did see some vehicles over here though, and I do like the fact that that Ruby made vehicles in this level, making this a lot less tedious. That's cool. A nice little effect. Oh, I like my sentinel beam. fact where you can see that like some of the Covenant did make it in here, and they did like try to put up some like little operating bases and stuff like that. I think it's genuinely really cool. Oh god, we almost fucked up.
The Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
I like that this makes it so that you can actually have, like, you know, mix things up by not having a ton of, like, vehicle combat, but you get some. Like, this would be peak if you had someone along with you. But even in a single-player sense, it kind of gives you the ability to kind of bring a turret with you. So I think it's pretty cool. And they actually made the shade turret good. Unlike normal, the shade turret's kind of buns, but that's a rocket? No. Rocket Flood are horrible, and I hate them, and they're stinky and bad. What are we doing here? We're just getting up and beating people? Sit back down. Your aim's a little off there, bud. Though I will be taking these rockets, though, for no particular reason.
Please wait here.
I can carefully maneuver. I got the little fins on the sides, and that makes this thing an absolute bitch to drive sometimes. That's always like one of the problems of having the shade turrets in the original games, that they just like weren't that good. The little touches too of adding more of like the flood kind of biomass up on the walls and just kind of making their presence feel a little more felt in this version. I very much support that. I felt like the library was like a little too clean, especially if the flood are really starting to kind of get out of control and starting to get out of hand. Like, they're already in the fucking library. They're going nuts. Oh. I haven't seen this before. Okay, it's just a jackal, just unarmed. That's cool. He's got like two of his buddies there, and he's just like hiding. He doesn't have a gun. He's just out here just trying to survive. I don't know, Chad. Should we let him go, or is he going to suffer the fate of his friends? We're ultimately in control here. We can spare him, or we can make sure he gets an end that he deserves. I don't know. He is a jackal, and jackals are absolute bastards. So part of me feels like that he absolutely deserves it. Would he give me the same courtesy? Would he give me the same kindness? I don't think he would, personally. So, in that case... be the change you want to see in the world. Well, I'll tell you this. The change that I made today was that I changed his status from alive to dead. So. Listen, that Kigyar fuck would not give me the same courtesy. I know this to be a fact. They are scheming little bastards, dude. Oh, this thing's... Oh, God! They had a rocket! Okay, well... maybe this thing is not the way to go. I got my own rockets. It's my party, and I will cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You know, you would cry too if it happened to you. I think it's like a missed opportunity as well. I see you. I think it's a missed opportunity personally that that in the vanilla game they didn't utilize stealth blood more often. One of these fuckers has rockets. I know they do. There's only one time in the vanilla game where you come across, or is it 2 times? Where you come across them in the vanilla game. I think it's I want to say twice, now that I'm thinking about it. I think there was once at the end of the hallway where you're in the room where Chief's cryopod is. Are they just gonna? They're just gonna keep fucking spawning, aren't they? They're just gonna keep spawning, aren't they? Please. Please. So where did the guy with the rockets come from? I don't know. Fuck you! Yeah, you want somebody? Want some again? Fucking give it to you. X gonna give it to you. Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver to you. Knock knock, open up the door. It's a fucking shadow. There's some goo in the vents. Now, normally, Red, I do follow the belief that's like, you should be the change you want to see in the world, sure. But in that Jackal's case, I don't want to change that bad. No, that's gonna be their problem. And change, yeah, the change was less jackals. True. I want there to be less Kigyar in the universe, and I made it. You know, I'm contributing the change. That's a nice touch. You can hear them like above you walking along. I think that's cool. And that way it kind of adds to the fact that when they drop down too, you're like, you foreshadowed it a little bit. That's kind of cool. Little audio stuff. Die. Hey! Good thing you didn't have a shotgun. Otherwise, that could have been... Oh! Nope. Ah, just kill me. That's fine. That's fine. I'll restart. All the way back here, huh? Well, fuck me sideways. Die. Fucking die. Oh, they kind of took care of it themselves, didn't they? Wait, I hear it. No, I hear it happening. I need to see it. Where's it happening? There it is. It's tough to see, chat. Get out of here. You're ruining the moment. I'm gonna die observing the glitch. Maybe I can see it better from up here. There it is. Yes. You have to point it out when we see it. It is objectively the best glitch in Halo 1. You cannot change my mind. I have a bias. I'm aware of it. And I'm not willing to correct it. No, sir. Not today. That was a weird little lighting effect in the hallway. What the hell was that about? Die. Die. There we go. Get the fuck out of here. You too. You two are also included in the get the fuck out of here rule. Little ghost. Hey, not bad. Not bad. And it feels like the ghost is actually kind of beefed up a little too from the vanilla counterpart. Fires faster. That's what it feels like anyways. I could be wrong. But it feels like it. And goodies, no. I like the little flavor touches because, yeah, again, like this part in the vanilla game is just like there's a reason people don't like the library. It's for a lot of reasons. Like, one, the level is like very repetitive, right? That part certainly does not help it. Very repetitive. It's a long level in the scope of Halo 1. It's a long fucking level. It's very repetitive. There's so many enemies and so many encounters as well where it's just like it is tough. So I think the addition of vehicles actually does like significantly add to this part by making it not lame. You're able to maneuver a lot better. You're able to actually like do something different in these levels rather than just kind of like use them. Okay, unless you come across a rocket guy, then you're kind of fucked. But I mean, that was gonna happen anyways. Okay, so now we know. I had a feeling there were rocket guys there because I think there was rocket guys there normally.
flood begins to alter the atmosphere, you are a good planet. The flood will spread from planet to planet, consuming all that is.
So that's something that's you do learn a bit more about the flood, like as you kind of go through this level and you start talking with, well, more like Spark talks at you rather than you talk to him, you know. But still, like, you find out more. You find out, like, wait, the flood are gonna like alter the atmosphere eventually. Yes, it turns out they do that. There's a thing in Halo lore, you know, when it comes to the flood, called spore volcanoes. Pretty much, if the flood establish a spore volcano in your world, you are fucked beyond belief. Then again, there's a lot of signs that if the flood do X, you are fucked. There's a lot of that. Spore volcanoes are in particular a pretty big one. Which, you know, it does pretty much exactly as it sounds. So, if you're wondering, Joe, what does a spore volcano do? Which, you know, listen. People in my audience don't give a shit about any of this, but I'm going to say it anyways. It does exactly what it says. It launches just an ungodly amount of spores into the atmosphere to contaminate the atmosphere, ensuring complete global saturation. Or you can say glorbo. Complete glorbo saturation. However you want to put it. Whatever tickles your fancy. If you're more of a Wesker guy, there you go. Oh god, what's happening? Did the wing of the ghost get caught in the floor? Is that what happened? I give exactly 3 shits. That is more than anyone else in my audience gives. So you know what? Props to you for that. I think these guys are just gonna spawn infinitely, so I'm just gonna do this. The flood are like insanely OP when it comes to like the shit that they can do. So, you know what? I'm not. They are kind of nuts in this universe. Like they are so silly, in fact, that they can infect even non-biological life forms via something called the logic plague. They're busted as shit. Not gonna lie. They did have a thing where they debated an AI to basically switch sides. An AI meant specifically to fight the flood. They had debated this fucking thing into flipping sides against its creators. So listen, even if you're a robot, even if you are an artificial intelligence, like supercomputer, guess what? Your ass ain't getting away from the flood. You are going to be part of the problem. Whether you like it or not, your ass is going to be part of the problem. Oh, please, God. Guy had a bit of the jitters there. A little jitterbug. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. It doesn't look like there's any goodies there, so that's fine. Like, the fact that the flood can also use their collective intelligence to repair ships and then pilot them. And we're not just talking like a Banshee or a Hornet or just like single person vehicles either. Because yes, they can operate vehicles. They can eventually commandeer and pilot starships with faster than light travel capability. Boy, that's a fucking problem. That seems like a bit of an issue, isn't it? I mean, they show this off in Halo 3. Because the Flood are capable of... They took a Covenant ship and they fucking took that and they jumped to Earth with it. I mean, sure, it does take them a while to do it, but they can do it. The Flood, though, are not kind of, just kind of doing this whole, like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the store to pick up some eggs and milk kind of shit. No. They are not doing that. If they're able to, like, fix up and start using, you know, your fast and light travel ships, boy, you're gonna have some troubles there. Because it's already kind of something that's kind of thought about in the broader narrative in the story, that it's possible that our galaxy is surrounded by Flood infected systems. You know, we know that they've taken and commandeered fast and light travel ships, which means that we know that they're incredibly intelligent. So, who knows where they could have gone? They're silly little guys. They are silly little fellas who are capable of quite a lot. Oh, there's a fucking energy sword. Oh, there's 2 energy swords. We have, like... I love the fact that they're able to just jump up there and bop the shit out of these sentinels, like, midair. I think it was actually very funny. Their bopping abilities go insanely hard. We're probably also going to run out of shotgun ammo here soon, so that sword might be kind of peak. Where'd the sword go? Oh, it's over here now. Alright, we gotta keep a move on. We gotta get moving. Now, hopefully we can sit in this turret, unless we have someone like this sitting right there bopping us, which, yeah, we're gonna fucking die to this one dude. He's getting, oh! Chat, are we gaming? Oh god, oh god. There's health, thank god. We had no reason to survive that, essentially, but here we are. We fucking did it, boys. Then again, having a rocket launcher helps immensely. And look at that, more vehicles.
And mass sterilization protocols may again need to be enacted. Of course, samples were kept here after the last catastrophic outbreak for study. It seems that decision may have been
The decision may have been an error. May have been an error? Yeah, no shit. The fact of keeping like any flood samples around is like a massive problem, considering you know what they're capable of. You know the shit they do. So keeping anything around is a massive risk, and you fuckers know it. Sorry, little buddy. Yes! Yes! That's awesome! If you protect the little engineer, he fixes this up and it gives you a teleporter. That's so cool. That's so cool, dude. And it gives you some cool stuff. You get a sniper rifle, some ammo, and some rocket ammo. I mean, that's kind of rad. Just gives you like a little advantage over these guys over in the far corner. These guys have this guy has rockets. He needs to fucking go. I shot him in the dick and that didn't kill him. Well, I'll tell you what. This will work, right? Oh, there's actually an arc to the rocket. Okay, that was way too high. Plus, my aim is bad, so that does not help. So if he's here, right? What if I do this? Oh! Chat, we're gaming. Oh, are you serious? Game sucks. This game's bad. This game's dog shit. I hate it. And nothing else to take from here. No, I think it's just the one body. But just awesome little touch. Incredibly cool. Just protecting that little engineer just gives you this little thing you can do. There's got to be another guy with some rockets over there. There's got to be. I'm gonna fucking die. Unless... Let me in! Oh yeah. It's raid time. Listen, we went with our thoughts and we went with the Wraith, the Scorpion earlier. Now it's Wraith time. I don't make up the rules. Well, except I do. This is my stream. I bet one of those guys had rockets. We know we killed one that had rockets, but there's never just one, right? Yeah, I can see the body right there. I can see the fucking... Ah! I almost ran myself over.
Oh, hello.
Again, Bungie's bullshit. Oh, God.
I am a genius.
Any health packs? There's more rockets. That's good. I hear more over there, but I don't give a dang or a heck. Adding some of them Halo 3 sound effects, or I think that might be effects from Halo 2. I'm not sure. Now that I think about it. I will abuse this Wraith as much as possible until the game like forces me to get out. Because listen, I don't give a shit. Health. I definitely love this version of the library so much more. Oh wow! I also just realized the time. Yeah. So folks. That is going to be it for me tonight. I see. So that is going to be it for me tonight, folks. I love this mod, so in case any of you lovely people want to check out how cool this mod is, go ahead. I popped a little link into here too, and when I put the VODs up on YouTube, I will also post a link to the mod that I used in the description. So, in case by chance that you're watching this on YouTube, it's going to be down in the description. Enjoy that. It's a fantastic mod for a great game that I think if you're going to have like a remake of the series, I would say model it very much off of this. Very much off of this. You know? It's really cool. It's got so much flavor and so much love in it that it's hard to ignore. We did Halo to the max. This is true. So yeah, like I am still deeply worried about the CE remake. It doesn't come out till like late next year, but I am worried. And I have no real reason to trust Halo Studios to do the right thing, but hey, this is one of those times where I would be pleasantly surprised if I was wrong. I'd be surprised and I'd be happy that I was dead wrong about anything negative that I said if the game comes out to be nothing but a triumph. So, you know, I'd be happy if that were the case, but it's up to them to prove me wrong and to kind of, you know, to live up to the expectations of, you know, to the community. And I think that's what's important here. So folks, like I said, that is going to be it for me. I am done for the night. So I will see you folks on Tuesday, where I'll be playing something with Santa. But I'm going to be posting the schedule for this next week up ahead in the Discord. So, you know, if you're not a part of that, do so. Be cool. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Always remember that j0everkill is on top. j0everkill has always been on top, and j0everkill will always be on top. Have a good night. Take care.